years ago, back in 2009 and 2010, there were some students at State who wanted to start an organic garden, and they were able to get, I think, outside the BRIC grant, which was sponsored by the student government, and they used that, it was $1,000 or $2,000 to start the garden, and ever since then we've been planting and harvesting every year and trying to grow our volunteer base.
I first got involved with the Soul Garden probably about my junior year of undergrad. My friend who is the co-manager, Katie McEntee, told me about working at the garden and how it's right here on Centennial campus, and that's where she would go on her breaks between classes to get away from the rigors of coursework and kind of, the stresses of everyday life. So she'd come down here, and she got me into the idea of gardening because I can't identify an oak tree from grass. I really had no idea what I was doing. Still, for the most part, don't. There's a lot of times I just have to taste something in order to figure out what it is, but that's part of the fun of it for me.
We used our grant to build this fence that we're building today, as well as another fence, 2 cinder block beds, and some educational signage that we're going to put in later this year. You pay about $3 a semester. That goes toward the Sustainability Fund, and then the Sustainability Fund Board gives out these grants to different organizations that apply. So we applied last year and we got a grant. We've had a lot of different organizations come out and help. The Eco Village has come out, Wolfpack Environmental Student Association, and a lot of other service organizations, sororities, fraternities, kind of across the board, all different types of groups come out to help. We have pretty much all the tools you need. The only tools that you might want to bring are a water bottle, gardening gloves, and a container to bring home some produce.
In my little orange bucket over there, every week I bring all of my compost from home, all of my food scraps here, and I take my bucket back full of kales and squashes and carrots and lettuce. There's so many things to learn, from fence building to raising seeds to how to appropriately trim back weeds or harvest the right amount of a crop so that you don't kill the plant so they can keep producing. It's an everyday learning experience, so I've learned a lot, but I have a lot left to learn.
We also have a listserv that you can sign up for and a website, soulgarden.weebly.com.